Detective Tuesday, bite-sized professional learning you can implement right away. Today, we are talking about annotation assignments in the Schoology platform. To create an annotation assignment, we're going to go to the Materials tab, and I'm going to use my Assignments folder, and I'm going to add materials. I could also go here and hover and click that green dotted line. I'm going to go ahead and add materials and choose Add Assignment. It's loading. So it's going to pop up and it's going to have me create the name, description, and then you will see the annotation assignment button right here, right next to that OneDrive assignments button that's been there for a long time. After I've filled in the title of my assignment and the description, I'm going to choose this button that says Annotation Assignment. There are a variety of different types of documents you can choose. I'm going to go in my OneDrive and I'm going to choose my Schoology assignments folder. And I just got this from our Sava's elementary ELA materials. And so I'm going to go ahead and click on that and then click open. And it's going to upload that PDF into Schoology so that I can have students annotate right on it. So I know it's hard sometimes, you don't have enough copies. You can do this through Schoology. You could even set this up in a station in your classroom for students to work on while you're working with small groups. Then we need to fill out the rest of our information here. After I've finished filling out all the information, I can click Create, and it's going to create that annotation assignment for me. And you'll see it right here. You can see the directions I put. If I click Annotation Assignment, I can use the Immersive Reader for the Directions section, and I can also choose to see that document right here. So now I'm going to show you what it looks like as a student. So here's an assignment that was submitted for me to complete. So a student will see this, they'll see the due date, they would see the directions here. Again, they could use Immersive Reader for the directions only, not for the PDF. I'm going to click Start Assignment. It's going to bring up that PDF assignment, that annotation assignment, which in this case is a PDF. There are several options up here. You can use type or draw. So if I want to type, I can use this highlight and you will see it creates a perfect highlight here. There is another option of a freehand highlight. If I use that, you can see it's harder and it will correct it though. So you can use that. So that's the highlight. I could underline. So this tells me um, underline the subject and circle the verb. So if I look at this, I can underline the subject. I'm just going to click and hold my mouse to underline the subject. I can strike out things. If I wanted to strike out part of a word or a whole word, I can do that. And you can see it draws that straight line. I can even underline with a squiggly line. And then if I want to type any text, there's not anywhere to type text on this, so I'll just put it right here. I can insert my text here and type the information or answer that I am trying to share. And you can see here, I can make this bigger. I can also go back and click in it, like I spelled that wrong, so I can click in it and go back. I could change the color here or the style. I can delete it, or I can create a link to a URL or web page. So I have a lot of options there. I can freehand write or draw, and then there's that highlighter. I can also use the eraser. So if I want to erase, I have this option here. Oh, it erased my text, so I got to be careful that I'm being really precise when I'm erasing. And then there are all the draw options. So I believe it says circle the correct verb. So here I can circle the verb, the names on the chalkboard, indicate which students will not take lunch this week. I can circle. I have other shapes here as well. Um, I can also do a line or a polyline or an arrow. I can change the color of the line that I'm using. Depending on what you're doing, this is what your students will see. Then at the bottom of the page, you'll see a submit button. You can't see it here because the screen share is not big enough, but there is a submit button on the bottom right. Students will submit it, and then the teacher is able to see the student submission. Students could also resubmit an assignment here. So I can click on my assignment that I submitted. I can see what I did and what I've turned in. The teacher can also send it back to the student to redo anything. One more thing I want to show you. So if I'm the administrator in the course, I'm going to see what each student submitted. So let's click on one of the submissions. And then I can go and see what the student submitted on here. This student didn't submit anything, but I can go to the next one and then I can see what was done on that one. So I can see there was some typing, writing, they circled something. I can check to see if they completed all parts of the assignment. Thanks for coming to Tech Tip Tuesday, where learning is the goal and technology is the tool. Get out there and try something new today.